In a week that we remember and look back, of course, with such huge affection to our late and wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, time and time again, it's always nice to reaffirm the fact just what a guiding hand, a guiding light her consort was, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip. Now, it's interesting to note, isn't it, that he went out on many different sort of journeys alone, representing Her Majesty the Queen. None more so than way back in this particular era, the golden era, some might say, the remaining remains way back in the middle 60s in Hollywood. But what did Prince Philip have to do with darting inside the Batcave? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to have your company, and as ever, thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to share this particular story with you. As I say, you see, a lot of people forget just how invaluable the Duke of Edinburgh was, because when, as you can imagine, there is the Queen with lots of young children trying to balance a work life, as we talk about today, and there was the Duke of Edinburgh out and about waving the flag for the British film industry. This happened in the spring of 1966, when the Duke of Edinburgh visited 20th Century Fox Films. It was a big event. They just finished filming the mega movie Stagecoach, so they decided to host a party quite literally on the set of Stagecoach. But it went a little bit further than that. As you can see, Prince Philip was a man even then that could literally beguile all those wonderful, beautiful actresses like Rosalind Russell, and of course so many others like Glynis Johns, the Brit at least. And they were so thrilled to meet him. But there was one person that Prince Philip had to meet, literally for his young children. Also visiting the set that day was none other than a man that was quite literally at the peak of his fame. We're talking about the former detective star, Adam West. Now, I was lucky enough to meet Batman, Adam West, myself on a couple of occasions. A wonderful, down-to-earth man. And a lot of people don't realise that in the latter part of his career, he became a voiceover artist for the cartoon adult show Family Guy. But way back when, in 1966, all thanks to 20th Century Fox and William Dozier, they had a mega hit with the original Batman, simply the original and the best. The Joker, the Penguin, and of course the Boy Wonder, played very admirably by Burt Ward. But what about Prince Philip? Well, has he had a tour of 20th Century Fox Studios under the tutelage and guidance of Darryl F. Zanuck, meeting, as I say, all the major stars? There was only one set that he had to visit, and that was the Batcave. And that was simply because his young son, Prince Andrew, was very keen to get some kind of memorabilia from this particular show. That's how big it was. And let me tell you, in the very first few years, we talk about branding and merchandise today. The Batman branding literally sold millions of pounds to young children in the 1960s. But rather fortunately for the Duke of Edinburgh, he was kindly bestowed signed product from both Adam West and Burt Ward to bring back to the royal children. Now, a lot of people forget these stories as they're lost in time, and people say, oh, it's a free jolly. Absolutely not. He was out there selling British studios. And what you saw actually after that particular visit was that more and more American stars came over, all thanks to the wonderful tax breaks given at that particular period to make movies in Britain. Let's not forget just how great the Duke of Edinburgh was for Great Britain. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.